Thanks to giving opportunity to speak about these topics in this workshop. I thank to my HOD, uh, Dr. M. Rajashekar Garu, and H&S HOD Jai Srimam Garu to give me a chance to speak in this workshop. Today, my lecture is statistical analysis using Python. In this workshop, my lecture is data analysis and data visualization. In yesterday's in Sattar sir class, most of the topics we have covered. Once just revise the topics and we'll come back to today's session. This is yesterday's topics. Once you just do quick revision on these topics, all of you. Yesterday in Sattar sir class, he discussed the main data types, list, set, tuple, and dictionary. See, once you do quick revision on this, lists are ordered. We discussed all the properties of the list in the yesterday's class. The list is ordered and changeable, and it allows duplicates. We have seen all the executions also for this each and every property. The order means the list of elements. What are the elements we have in the list that we can access with the index value? That is mean by ordered. And we can change the list of elements. What are the elements we have in the list? Those elements we can do the changes. Okay, we can add the elements into the list and we can remove the elements, we can insert the elements and we can update the list content. Those are the things yesterday we discussed. And the list is allows the duplicates, right? See, these are the things we have discussed yesterday. And these are the list methods. We can append the elements into the list. We can clear the list. We can remove the elements from the list. We can insert the elements into the list. The pop is a method. It removes the last element always. It removes the last elements from the list. And the reverse is a method. Few methods we missed it yesterday. You can see here, the reverse is a method. The list will be given in the reverse order. And the sort is a method. The sort method, it sorts the element in the list. Rest of the element, all the things we discussed. Extend is one of the important function in the list that will adds the another list. Okay, one list is there, another list will be added to the list. Okay, so that is the purpose of the extend. The append is a method, it adds only one element. But extend is a method, it adds another list to the list. Fine. This is these about the list methods. Few methods we missed yesterday. You can once again you can check and you can work with that methods. See, this is about the tuple. The same, almost the same properties we have, but only one property is changed. What is that? That is unchangeable. The tuple is also, again, it is ordered. The list of elements, when we are printing, we'll get it in the ordered only. You can access with the index value. And we cannot change the tuple elements. Fine. Once after creating the tuple, you cannot change the tuple elements. But you can change. How you can change? You can convert the tuple into the list. Then you can add the elements into the list. Maximum. And it allows duplicates. It's same like list only. Only the one property we have it is changed to the list in tuple. The list is changeable. The tuple is unchangeable. So that here we don't have many more methods here in the tuple. Why? Because we cannot append, we cannot extend those properties. We cannot update those properties we don't have in the tuple. Fine. See, this is a way we have creating a tuple and we are accessing tuple elements. See here, the tuple elements. చేంజ్ అవుతుందా Yes. See, the property of the tuple is it is ordered. We can access the elements with the index value. This is ordered. Fine. And other things are same like list only. There is no other only we cannot change the tuple elements. It is unchangeable. There is no methods like append, insert, extend. Those methods we don't have for the tuple. Fine. Just go for the set. Set is unordered. Set is unordered and unchangeable and does not allow duplicates. This completely reversed the list property. Fine. It is completely opposite to the list property. The set is unordered, unchangeable, and does not allow duplicates. Already we worked with all the properties yesterday. And once you see the set methods, see the set we cannot access with the index value. We cannot access the set elements with the index value. Why? Because this is unordered set. Okay, the list elements, what are the elements we have in the set? That those elements we cannot access with the index value. That we can say it is unordered list. See, these are the methods. These are the set methods we have. Set difference. These are all the methods we use in the mathematics. Set union, set intersection. These are all the methods we have. All these methods we used yesterday. To see the color. Now we cannot change it, sir. I'll share the PPT with you, sir. Later you can practice it. See this, it is an add method. Add, clear, copy, difference. It is set difference. Difference update and discard. Intersection. This I'll share the PPT with you, just you practice it. See, these are the set methods we have. Already we worked all the things. Set symmetric difference, this intersection, these all the things, whatever we have in the mathematics, the same methods, you can use it here for the sets. And one of the important topic, the last topic we discussed yesterday, it is dictionary. In the dictionary, we have keys and values. Okay. In the dictionary, we have keys and values. In the list set in tuple, only we have the values. There is a no keys. Okay. With the index values, we are accessing those list and tuple elements, not the set elements. But in the case of dictionaries, here we have keys and values. Both together we have. The keys and value pair, we will call it as an item. Okay. N number of items, we can take it into the dictionary. So the dictionary will be, so these are the dictionary properties. The same like ordered, changeable, duplicates not allowed. It is same like list, but it does not allow the duplicates. Only one will be there. One change is there than the list. The same list is also ordered and changeable. The dictionary is also, again, it is an ordered and changeable. But the dictionary, it does not allow duplicates. You can enter the duplicate elements. But while printing the dictionary, you cannot see those values again. Okay. Those duplicated values, you cannot see again. So these are the properties of the list, set, tuple, and dictionary. All the properties we practiced yesterday. Just for revision, I am doing this again. See, this is creating a dictionary, and we are finding length of the dictionary. See, these are the brand is a key and Ford is a value. This electric is a dictionary, false is a value. Slideshow pedte every time next slide రావట్లేదు. This one. Next slide వస్తుంది. Down arrow press చేస్తే వస్తుంది. See, this is a dictionary. This is a dictionary name. It is written in curly braces. And these are the keys. And the keys and values is separated with the colon. And all the items is separated with the comma. Okay, this is one item. Brand is one item. Brand and food, it is item, and model is another item. We are separating with the comma. The keys and values are separated with the colon. Fine. This is about the dictionary. Just practice it. We'll give you other assignments also for your practice. You can do it later. See, in the last class, we have seen how we can get only the keys. Okay, for only getting keys, the brand, model, year, the car brand and model, year, these are the keys and these are the values. For getting these keys, we are taking car as a dictionary name and keys is a function. Keys is a function. And same, see here, for getting the values. ఇంకా ఉండనియండి అయిపోయింది లాస్ట్ see these are the car dot values. We'll get only values of the dictionary. If you want to take both the keys and values as a pairs, for that you have to take the items as a car dot items. Okay, items is a function to get keys and values in a pair. Okay, here we have three main methods. One is keys, and another is values, and another is items. Fine. You can access only that model car inside the square bracket. You can write the model. Then you will get what is that? Mustang is a model value you'll get. Okay. Individually, you can access those keys with the index. You can access with the index also. Then you will get only particular index value, you will get it. Fine. This is about yesterday's class. This concepts again, we are going to use in the today's class, so that I did revision on these same topics again. Today, our session is Numpy and Pandas. In Numpy and Pandas, these are the main topics we are using here. Fine. See, why we need to go for data analysis? Why we need to go for data visualization? The main motto, the main concept of the Python is data analysis and visualization. Data analysis. Suppose when we see into our in our register, in our class register, around 70, 100 roll numbers will be there. We cannot identify those students, those who we need it. We cannot identify very fast. For that, we will use some other procedures, right? For that type of concepts, we can say it is one type of analysis. Whatever the things we are using, the same thing here we are using with the Python. How we can analyze the data. See, suppose in the register, one student name is repeating multiple times. One student name is repeating multiple times. Then it is called duplicated data, right? We need to duplicate. We need to remove the duplicates. Then only we will get exact data. Those things here we can do in the data analysis. In the data analysis part, we can remove the duplicates. We can identify the empty cells. Like this, many things we can do in the data analysis part. Fine. Those are the things. Duplicated data will be there. Suppose we need to drop those data. One student name is repeatedly, it is there in our register. For that, we have to drop the data. For that, we are using some methods here. Those are the things we'll call it as analysis. We are analyzing the data. So who got first rank in our class? For that, we are using one procedure, right? For that, we are doing all the elements we are keeping in the sorted order. Then we will identify those who got the highest mark in the class. For them, we will treat it as that is the first rank. Fine. So in that way, we are using some analyzing techniques. Those techniques, again, we are applying here in this. And here, visualization is there. The visualization is there. Looking the data in the Excel sheet, in the CSV file, it is somewhat difficult to identify the data. When we see into the graphs, that feel comfortable to see, and we can understand very easily. And we can explain to somebody else, it is very easily. So that we are using here visualization concepts. Okay. So for that, for data analysis here, we are going with, see here, many popular, this screen is visible for everyone. Is this visible? See, for data analysis, many tools will be there in the Python. We are not going to discuss all the topics. Just I'm going to discuss today only Numpy and Pandas. Fine. See this Numpy, SkyPy, Pandas, Skitlearn. These all are data analysis techniques. These are data analysis libraries in Python. Okay. You can use any technique. Not only this Numpy and Pandas for analyzing the data. You can use any technique. You can write down this topics, Numpy, SkyPy, Pandas, Skitlearn for data analysis we are using, and come to visualization libraries. The main library, it is comfortable to use. This is what Matplotlib is. It is very comfortable to use. So that I'm working with that Matplotlib, and Seaborn is also there. When we are working with the data sets, you can use Seaborn also. Fine. These are the visualization libraries, and these are the data analysis libraries. For importing this into our program, into our Python program, we have to write import is a keyword. First, we have to install it. See, these are the, not only in Python, everywhere, in C, in C++, Java, everywhere, wherever we are using libraries, though there we need to import it. We need to include into our program. In C program, we'll write #include stdio.h. In C++ also we'll go with the same. In Java, we will use import java.io, like that we will. Fine. Here also, in Python also, when we are working with the libraries, we need to import it. In the last classes, already we worked it, right? But we haven't used any import statement. Okay. Now the time is to use these libraries. Why? Because this Numpy and Pandas is not given inbuilt in the Python. Okay. These are the third-party libraries. These are the third-party libraries. So we need to import into our system. Then only we can use. See here, import Numpy. We are importing Numpy as NP. Wherever you want to use Numpy, directly you can use NP. In place of NP, you can write any name. Not only NP, I can write my name also. I want to call with my name. Methods I want to call with my name. np.array or lalita.array. That is your wish. See here, import Numpy as NP. This is a Numpy library. Directly you can work with Numpy also. No issue. But here, every time we feel we'll go with comfortability, right? For that, I'm taking here NP is a short word, 2 letters word I'm taking here. Whenever I want to use NP, there I'm using in place of Numpy, I'm using NP. So this is a topic, it is mostly related to our mathematics. It is Numpy. Numpy Python library used for working with the arrays. This arrays is a concept we have in all the programming languages, not only in the Python, in C, in C++, Java, everywhere we have arrays. But those arrays and this array is completely different. Why? Because simply in the programming languages, when we go with the arrays, it is the collection of elements of same data type. Collection of elements of same data type. Suppose integer, only integer elements we can take it into the array. Okay, suppose float, all the float elements only we can take. If it is a string, only string type of elements, only the names of the students, we can take it into that array. We cannot mix all the data types together in the array, where in C, C++, Java. Fine. But in this case, in the Python, you can take combination of all. Integer, float, string, the combination of all you can take. Yesterday, Satyar sir said to you, what is that? In the list, you can take all the type of element. One is integer, student roll number is an integer, student marks, we can take it as an average. Okay, that is a float marks. And student name, we can take it as a string type of data. That all together, we can say it is a list. The same list, we can say it is an array. There is a no separate thing, list and array. The same list, we can use it as array. But other functions will be there for the arrays. You can work with those functions also in the arrays. And come to this NumPy. Okay, this is purely given for mathematics applications. Once you see the second line here, it also has functions for working in domain of linear algebra, Fourier transformations, and matrices. The main concept of NumPy is this. Okay. NumPy stands for numerical Python. It is numerical Python. And only one small difference is there. The same list, we can use it here. But why we are going with the NumPy? Lists are somewhat slower than NumPy. When we work with the NumPy, we can do faster access. The execution speed will be increases. When we are working with matrices, we have to go with the NumPy. Why? Because when we go with the list operations also, you can do matrix addition, matrix multiplication, all the things you can do. But when you go with the NumPy, the access speed will be increases. The access speed will be increases, and many other functionalities we have. When you work with the list, you cannot apply. What is it? Matrix multiplication. Matmul is a function. Add is a function. Subtract is a function. Divide is a function. Those functions, when you are working with the list, you cannot apply those functions for the matrices. When you want to perform matrix multiplication with the NumPy, directly you can use numpy.np.matmul. Matrix multiplication. The speed of the program, the execution speed will be increases. For that, we are going with NumPy operations. Fine. See here, in this line, you can see 50x faster than traditional Pythons. Okay. Than the normal list, the NumPy is very faster. See here, this is n-dimensional arrays. The array object in NumPy, is called ND array. ND array, that is n-dimensional arrays. Fine. And once you read the last line also, arrays are very frequently used in data science, where speed and resources are very important. Fine. When we are searching the data in the Google, we need to access the data very fast, right? For that, like that, we are also here, we need to access this multi-dimensional matrices. For that, we have to use n-dimensional arrays here. This is ND array. When we work with the NumPy, the ND array object will be created. See, for the installation of Numpy and Pandas, actually, we are using third-party libraries so that we need to install it separately. This is not inbuilt with the Python. We need to install it separately. Fine. And nowadays, with this Jupyter notebook, with Anaconda Jupyter notebook, it is already we are getting with inbuilt. We no need to install it again. Fine. Directly you can work when you are working with the Jupyter notebook with the latest versions. Directly you can work it. If it is not existing in your system, you have to install it like this. You have to install like this. Okay. Once the Numpy Pandas is installed, now you have to import into your program. After that, you have to import into your program. Yes, is my screen is visible to all? Yes, is the screen is visible to all? Okay, then see here,
Visible.
NumPy is used to work with the arrays. You have to remember this one. The array object in NumPy is called ND array. That is n-dimensional arrays. We can create NumPy ND array object with using array function. With using array function, we are creating NumPy arrays. See, this is the first program. This is the first program. Here also we are taking the list elements only. See, this is a list again. This is the list. But we are taking inside the array function. Then it is treated as ND array object. Fine. See, it will print the array elements, and this will print the type of the array. Yesterday we used already the type function. The type function, it gives the type of the data. What type of data we are using? Here also we are using what type of data type we are using? NumPy type data we are using. NumPy data type means this is ND array type data. NumPy means it is creating ND array object, n-dimensional array object, it will get it. Fine. See, is the screen Jupyter Notebook getting everyone? See, go to the Python, create the new one. This is untitled. We have seen yesterday all the things. See, we have to write import NumPy as NP. Import NumPy as NP. You can directly use NumPy also, no issues. No need to use NP every time. Okay. If you are comfortable to use with the NumPy, directly you can use with the NumPy. Or else you can take NumPy as NP. Here I am taking one. X is equals to NP dot array is a function. NP dot array is a function. Okay. NP dot array is a function. Inside this array function, we need to take the list of elements. Okay. These are the list of elements. See, these are the list of elements. It is printed here. Now we need to know the type of the data. What type of data? Here we are taking, this is list only, right? But this list we are taking inside the array function. Now this is treated as ND array object. When I'm printing this, type of X. See, this is NumPy ND array object. Suppose I'm not taking this one. I'm not taking this one. Here I am. Y is equals to see the data type here. This is a list. This is a list. When we are printing the type of this data type, it is giving the list type is a data type. See this one, we are taking list inside the array function. Now this is called a NumPy. Okay, this is what we are using NumPy here. This is ND array object is created. ND array object created NumPy dot ND array. Fine. Suppose I am taking like this. Can I take? Is it possible to take tuple? Yesterday we discussed tuple, right? Those tuple can I use in the NumPy? Yes, definitely you can use it here. How we can write for tuple? Simply this one. Yes, this is called a tuple. Yes, you can take. See, the list and tuple. Both you can take it into NumPy. Okay, both you can take. The list you can take and tuple also you can take it into here. When we are printing here, this one, see same numpy array. This is end array object only. Suppose I want to print this dimensions. What is this dimensions? Okay, whether it is a single dimensional array, two-dimensional array, what type of array it is. For that, you have to write here. I'll write in another one. What is that? X. X dot and dim. X dot and dim is a method. So this is one-dimensional array, right? It is one-dimensional array. Suppose I want to take two dimensions. I want to take two-dimensional array here. For that, what you have to do? See, I will remove other elements. Only 3 elements is enough. See, this is one dimension. Okay. One dimension. When you go with the 2 dimensions, you have to take 2 square brackets. You have to take 2 square brackets and you have to take here comma. The next, inside this, you write 4 comma, 5 comma, 6. Then close the square braces. Then this is 2-dimensional array. This is 2 dimension. See, it is printing in the rows and columns. It is printing in the form of matrix, right? It is printing in the form of matrix. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. First row and second row. 2 rows we have with the 3 columns. 2 rows and 3 columns will be there. See, again, this is type is same. I'll remove this one. Why we need all the things. Now, what is n-dimensional? This is 2-dimensional, right? For this, simply, it is 2-dimensional.
Madam, your screen is not visible to all of us.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Madam,
Is my screen is not visible?
to ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am, I hope you are doing
but
programming.
Now, is it okay, sir?
Yeah, madam, you are doing on the. You are doing programming, madam.
Can you please speak a little louder, sir? I'm not getting your voice.
Yes, sir. Madam is doing programming on Jupyter.
Madam, the Jupyter file is not looking online, ma'am. You are doing on Jupyter, but it is not visible to online participants.
Okay, fine. Fine. I'll share another window. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. We'll do it.
Thank you, madam.
Is this visible, sir? No?
Yes,
So it is 2-dimensional array. We are getting 2 rows, 3 columns. Okay, this is 2 rows and 3 columns. If you want to go with 3-dimension, for that you have to take 3 square brackets and this one 3. Okay, but in our mathematics, we'll start from first row, first column, first row, second column, like that we'll speak. But in the computer languages, we need to start with 0th row, 0th column. Okay, we will treat here, this is 0 and 0. It's not the data type. See, when we give n dimension, it is printing the dimensions of this variable. Okay. So if I go with x dot d type, what is the output we are getting? Just say d type, it is there. What type of data we are using? It is integer. So that integer type data we are getting there. See here, I need to print this X value, later I'll do. See, X of, suppose this is 0th row and this is the first row. I want to take this 0th row. This element I want to print. What should I write for that? 0th row and first column. That we have to write. See, the 2 is printed here. Suppose the first row, first column. The first row, this is the first row and this is the first column. The 4 should print here. Sorry, this is 0 again. This is first row and this is the first column. The 5 should be printed. See, this is 0 and this is 1. Again, this is 0 and this is 1, 2. Okay, suppose when we want to access the 6th element. For that, we have to write, this is the first row. Which column? 0, 1, 2. First row, second column. See, the first row, second column. The 6 should be printed. Okay. Here we can, suppose we want to add the elements. We want to add 2 matrices. Suppose I am taking here another matrix. Y is equals np dot array of, I'll take a small one only. Why this big this one? 1, 2. I'll take small matrix here. 3, 4. Done. Then close this and come to the next one. Here, this is 5, 6. Seven, 8. Is this correct addition? See, we are adding 2 matrices. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 plus 5, 6 plus 2, like that it is adding. When I do the multiplication, can I directly write here? See. Into y. Is this correct output? I hope so. It is not correct, right? So for that, we have to do first row with the first row of the first matrix, first row, and the second matrix, 2 columns we need to multiply, right? But that is not doing with the simple multiplication operator. Okay, when we do like this, it is multiplying both the. See, it is not getting exactly correct output. 1 into 5, 6 2s are 12, 3 7s are 21, 8 4s are 32. Simply, it is multiplying 2 list values and it is giving. It is not exactly matrix multiplication, right? So for this one we can do directly with the list operations also. These things we can do with the list operations. But we are working with the Numpy. In Numpy, we have other operations also there. Matrix specifically given for matrix operations. Okay, Numpy is given for Fourier transformations, matrix, and for linear algebra. Many more functions is there. Okay, suppose when I want to multiply both these things, for that you have to write addition. We are getting no issue with the addition. When we go with the multiplication only, we are getting the issue. Okay, for that you have to write print directly. You can write otherwise np dot mat multiplication. Matmul. Here you have to write x comma y. Done. Is this correct value now? Yes. So this is a matrix multiplication. Before we got error. Okay, it is not exactly matrix multiplication. Simply it is multiplying 2 list values. But this is exactly matrix multiplication. Okay. So for that, we are using here what? Mat mul is a function. Like this, you can use divide. See, here also we are using x plus y. In place of this, you can write another one. NP dot add x comma y. See. In the case of addition, we are not getting any issue. In addition, subtraction, in the case of division, we won't get any issue. Only in the case of multiplication, we are facing issues. So that you have to use matmul. Use these methods. You can use all the operators. But when in the case of multiplication, remember while using multiplication, use the matmul function. Done? And see here, this is Y matrix. I want to do transpose of this matrix. For transpose, simply you can write one line. Simple transpose. See, what is our matrix? Y dot capital T. Capital T. See the Y matrix, what we have in the Y matrix? See, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 is a given matrix. We are doing transpose here. This is 5, 7, 6, 8. Simple transpose. Okay. See, this is the beauty of the Python. With a simple one letter, we are doing the transpose of the matrix. When we go with C, C++, Java programs, we have to write around 15 to 20 lines of code. But here, only with the single character, we are changing. We are changing the matrix operations. We are doing matrix operations. Fine. This is the beauty of the Python. And another thing, see, I want to print the shape of this matrix. I want to print the shape. What is this matrix? This is Y matrix. Here we are getting the transpose, right? For that, I am taking Y dot shape. See, is this 2 rows and 2 columns? We have 2 rows and 2 columns. This is the shape. And another thing is there, Y dot size. How many elements we have? How many elements we have? 4. Okay. Shape is 2 rows and 2 columns. Size. See the size. How many elements we have in the Y matrix? 4 elements. Okay. That is 4. The size is 4. And another thing, suppose we have single dimensional elements. 1 to 10 elements will be there. I want to make it into different shape. I want to make it that matrix into different shapes. I want to convert into 2 rows, 3 columns, or 3 rows, 3 columns. Like based on the elements, we can change the elements. See, here I have one map. X is equals to NP dot array. See, many elements I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, see. If I print this one, print, you can write print X or directly you can print both, you can do. So this is a list. Fine. I want to convert these elements into different dimensions, either 2 by 3 or 3 by 2 or 3 by 3. How many elements will be here? 3 will be there. So I can make it into 3 rows and 2 columns. For that, we have to use reshape is a method. Reshape is a method. What is that? X dot reshape. X dot reshape. How you want to convert 3 rows into 3 columns? See the single dimensional matrix. This is a single dimensional matrix. It is converted into 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay. This is single dimension only, but it is converted into 3 rows and 3 columns. Fine. Our 9 elements will be there. Suppose another element is also there here. You can make it into 2 rows and 5 columns. Elements are not sufficient. Okay, 5 rows and 2 columns. We made it into 5 rows and 2 columns. It is, see, what is this endim? X dot endim. X dot ending. Actually, the X dimensions of this X is, it is 1 dimension only, right? We are getting for that, it is 1 dimension. And once you see in the PPT, what are the things we missed? Just once we'll check and we'll get back to here. Is this PPT is visible to all? Yes. Once you check what are the topics we have covered, if anything missed, once you check again, see we discussed array indexing. Okay, accessing the array elements with the index value. We did. And see here, 5th element of 2nd row executed. The next, see this also, the slicing also you can do. Fine. Yesterday we did list slicing. The same slicing. Start, end, and step. The 3 properties we have. Start and end will be there. Start and step will be there. These all the properties, whatever we did for lists, the things, all the things we can do for the NumPy also. See here, 1 to 5. These elements, less than this, till the 4th element, the elements will be printed. Okay. The slicing we can do. See, shape of an array. Completed the shape of an array. Shape of array, it gives the shape. 2 rows and 2 columns, or 3 rows and 3 columns. Here, 2 rows will be there and 4 columns will be there. The shape of this array is 2 rows and 4 columns. Come here. Already just now we have done this one. This is single dimensional array. We converted into 4 rows and 3 columns. Completed with this. See, array iterating. We need to go with all the elements of the array. We need to go with all the elements of the individually elements. We need to go with all individual elements of the array. For that, we are using here iterator. For X in array, not only the for loop, you can use any other loops also. While loop, do while loop. For iterating, you can use any loop. Yes. And array splitting will be there. Array join will be there. We'll see. And search for element in the array. And sorting of an array. We'll see these things. Then is the screen is visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. The screen is visible, madam. Jupyter notebook.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See, now we want to take this 2 list only will take. Why unnecessarily writing again? This is. X is equals we don't array. This. See here, np dot array. This we can split it into different types, different single dimensional arrays. See, this is only single dimensional array. I want to split it into different arrays. For that, I have to write here x dot array underscore split. Sorry, np dot array. This is np dot array underscore split. Which array we want to split? X array we need to split. These are, I want to make it into 3. Yes. See, this is single dimensional array. So this is a single dimensional array. Okay. I'm splitting this array into 3 arrays. How it is planning? See, we have 10 elements, right? We have 10 elements. Accordingly, the system is planning from the last element. Okay, last 3 elements. First partitioned. Again, the next 3 elements partitioned. The next 3 elements is more than 3 elements will be there. 4 elements will be there. That 4th element will be added into the first array. This is what array splitting. Okay. See, we have array join also. Concatenate is also there. This is, I'll copy here till here. X is equals to np dot array 1, 2, 3. See, this is one array. And I'm taking another array here. Y is equals to np dot array 5, 6. See, these are the 2 different arrays. I need to join the 2 arrays. Again, the same thing we used in the list also. For adding the 2 list, we used extend method, right? For adding 2 list, we used extend method. Here we can use here np dot concatenate. Okay. So concatenate of x, y. These are, here we are combining the 2 arrays. We are taking into two numpy arrays. Okay, x is an array and y is an array. We are combining these 2 arrays with the concatenate method. For splitting, we are using array underscore split. For joining 2 arrays, we are using concatenate. And another thing, see, this is, I'll copy this array here down. See, this is my single dimensional array. I need to sort the elements of this array. For that, simply you have to use np dot sort is a method. np dot sort is a method to sort the elements. Okay. The elements we got in the sorted order. These methods we'll use in the Excel also. Okay. Simply we'll select the data. We'll click on the sort method. Directly all the elements will be printed in the sorted order. For this sort function, in C language, in C++, we have to write big code. Okay. It is very lengthy code will be there in the other programming languages. Suppose I need to search the element, whether the student is existing. Suppose the Sai Kiran is there in AIDS second year class or not. For that, we need to go for the search option. For that, we have here, I need to search. The 43 is an element. I need to search for this 43. For that, you have to write y is equals to np dot where x is equals to, what is it? What number we have to check? 43. Yes. Where this is existing? X is equals to 43. It is existing. See here. This is 0, 1, 2. Okay. This is our array. This is the array. Okay. This is 0, 0 index, 1 index, and 2. At the second position, yes, the 43 number is existing. Yes, whether it is existing or not, we can check with the condition. If okay, done. This is enough. You can use where is the command to print the values. And anything missed, sorting, where, and array split and join. These are the methods of Numpy. And see here. This is our we can apply our statistical functions. What is it? Mean, median, mode. That all the functions also we can apply on this single dimensional arrays. Not only in this, we can apply those functions in the pandas also. Just we'll check here whether it is working or not. np dot mean of x. Yes. np dot mean. The same median and the same mode. Mode I won't, so we won't get answer. We'll see. np dot median. You know the definitions of mean and median mode. I no need to explain all the things. np dot median of x. Okay. What is the answer here? Can I guess anyone? There is no repeated value, right? In the in this. Yes. So that we are getting the error here. See, module Numpy has no attribute mode, attribute error. So mean and median, we got it. We'll see this mode operation again in the pandas. We'll see. Okay, this is about the Numpy and many other operations also we can do on Numpy. Not only this, many other operations also we have. Just now we have seen shape and reshape, size. These are the functions. And where and sort, where for searching the element, sort for printing the list in ascending or descending orders, we are using sort method, and other statistical functions, mean, median, mode, all these functions we have. And another thing, concatenate for combining two arrays. And array split is there for splitting the array into different arrays. For that we are using, and other matrix functions we used here, matmul, add, subtract, divide, and other function is also there. Sum is also there. Suppose if I go with, I'll go with the last one, np dot sum of x. What it gives? This is summation of all the elements. Okay. This is np dot sum of x. Suppose, see here, this is single dimensional. This is single dimensional array. Okay. All the elements will be added. Suppose if it is two dimensional. If it is two dimensional, somewhere it will be there. See this one. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I need to add. See, 2 rows will be there. We have 2 rows. NP dot. I'll go with here. NP dot sum of not this one exactly. Not this one also. Where it is for this. Okay, here we have matrix. Okay, here we have matrix. For that, you can write here NP dot sum of only the X matrix, axis is 0. I am taking here axis is equals to 0. Only the axis will be 0. See which elements is added here? Axis is equals to 0. Write in the matrix format, then add it. Axis is equals 0. Suppose if I go with axis is equals to 1, what is output? Okay, here we have this is summation. We are applying on 2-dimensional matrices also. See, X is a matrix. Here we are taking axis of axis equals to 1 or 0. Suppose if I remove this, the entire sum we will get. Entire, all the elements. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. All the elements of the X matrix sum is 10. Yes, sir. Here I am not applying any. Yes, axis is equals to 0 and axis is equals to 1. You can take, sir.
No. Please, can you explain what do you mean by axis? I don't understand.
1 second. Axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Axis is equals to 0. And if I give axis is equals to 0, okay, 0th column elements will be added. The 1 and 3 is added. Okay, X matrix, 0th column. And the next, 2 and 4 will be added. For that, we are getting axis is equals to 0. Once you go with axis is equals to 1. Axis is equals to 1. So this is 3 and 7. In that matrix only, the 0th row added and it will be printed. See, 1 plus 2 added and it is printing. And again, this is 1 for rows and 0 for the columns. When axis is equals to 1, we'll say it is column addition. When axis is equals to 0, it is row addition. Okay. So other things, I hope all the things, many things are there. Only few topics covered here. Is the PPT is visible?
Yes, visible, madam.
Yes, thank you. First, we'll look into this PPT, then after we'll work with the Jupyter notebook. See the pandas in the Python library used for working with the data sets. Okay. For working with the data sets, we are using here pandas. Huge amount of data will be there. The data we can see in the data sets. Fine. In the file also we have the data. Suppose one Excel sheet is there. We can take Excel sheet. From that Excel sheet also we can analyze the data. We can analyze the data. What type of analysis we can do? The cleaning, all the manipulations. Suppose if any missing data will be there, we can remove that rows, or else we can add some data wherever the missing data is there. We can add some data to that missing columns. For that, we have many methods is available in the pandas. That all the things we can do with the pandas. And another thing, what is that? Cleaning, analyzing. Analyzing means just now we did many things in the Numpy. Those operations also we have sort, where, and another things, head and tail. With this methods also we can analyze the data here. We can find the complete information about the data set. What are the columns? What are the entire information about the data set? We can get it with the data frames. Right. See, one line in the third line, pandas allows us to analyze big data and make conclusions based on statistical theories. Fine. Here, many things are applied. Simply, we are with the one function, with one click, we are using all those theories. What are the theories we have in the statistics? Those they have written in the code. Simply, we are using that code with the single line functions we are using here. See, pandas can clean messy data sets and make them readable and relevant. Suppose when here, see, we are working with the teams. When I go with the attendance, when I go with this attendance here one option will be there, but I cannot download here now. Just you can see. When I go with this attendance, I don't get. See here, you will get the attendance list, right? When you click on that attendance list, suppose try to download that attendance list, that is in the form of CSV file. Okay, the attendance list is in the form of CSV files. Okay, but there, how many times we are connecting and how many times we are disconnecting, all the entire information will be there in that list. But how many attendees are there for today's session? We cannot analyze it exactly, right? There, every time those are disconnecting also, that information will be there. Finally, what we need, how many presentees, how many attendees are there for today's session? That we need. For that, we need to analyze it. The redundant data, the repeated data, whatever, suppose I'm there, I'm Lalita, many times connected and disconnected here. But I need only one time attendance for today's session. The rest of the times, how many times I have connected and disconnected, that I need to delete it so that I can access the data very, very easily. For that, we are using here data analyzing techniques. Okay, for that, we are going with the pandas. See, when we download with this, you will get one CSV file. Okay, later you can see all those things. So it is the most famous Python package for data science, which offers powerful and flexible data structures that make data analysis and manipulation easy. Okay, see, we have matplotlib is there for visualizing the data. Numpy is there for analyzing the data. Based on these two, the pandas is created. Okay, based on above these two. See here, pandas makes data importing and data analyzing much easier. Pandas built on package like Numpy and matplotlib. Both together, it is available in the pandas. Okay, the data analysis tools and data visualization tools, all the things we can use directly with the pandas. Here, only one thing will be there in the data structures. In the pandas, we have two types of data structures. One is series and another is the data frame. In the case of series, see here only single dimensional data we can see, not multiple dimensions. In the case of data frame, we can go with two-dimensional and multi-dimensional data. Okay. In the case of series, only single dimensional data is there. Just now we have seen in the Numpy, single dimensions and multi-dimensions. Here also this is single dimensional data. See, this is single dimensional data only. Here we are using series as a series. See, why we should go with this? Just now we worked with the same thing, right? Now np dot array, we have given list of elements. It is printed the list, right? But why again we have to go with the series? The series will be printed the list in the form of index value. The index value also it will be printed. Just now we worked with the NumPy, right? Simply the list is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the elements we have given in the X array, the array elements are printing. But in the case of this pandas, in the case of series and data frames, you can see the index also. Suppose you can see your class register, attendance register will be there. In the attendance register, serial number will be there and also hall ticket number will be there. And beside the names will be there. Okay, the serial number you will get with the series. You will get with the pandas. Okay, whatever the serial number you have, you are getting the serial number 0, 1, 2, 3. That you can see with the series and data frames. Okay, the series it will give only for the single dimensional arrays, single dimensional. See here, series is like a one dimensional array. It is one dimensional array. It is not suitable for two and multi-dimensional arrays. We'll see later. See, come here in the last line. Index will be there. See, index will be there. Index, always our class register, it starts with the 1. By default, it starts with the 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. How many students will be there? Based on that student number, we are moving on. Suppose I want to change that value. In 1, I want to write X. I want to change that serial numbers. For that, we are taking here index is a property. Okay, index is a property for changing the key, for changing this order, for changing that serial number order, for changing that values, we are using here index. Fine. We'll see in the Jupyter notebook all this. So this is a data frame. Okay, the series contains only single dimension. The data frame contains 2 dimensions. The data frame contains 2 dimensions. See, 2 are multi-dimensions. Multi-dimensions will be there. See, this is a roll number and this is admission. These are all the other operations. This row and column operations also we can perform here with the support of data frames. Okay. The labeled axis, size can be changed. All other properties are there. Will work all the properties. So these are the example programs. Example programs given here. Just this is a list of elements. Directly we can work, no issue with this list. The list we are passing here, we are printing the data set. You can see the output here. See, the data is printing in this order. Okay, we have given 11, 21, 32 and 44. For this, one index is generated here. One index is generated. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers will be there. Directly we can access. What is this df.2? df of 2. What will printed? 32 will be printed. See the same next one. Here another thing. Here I am using dictionary. Okay, sorry, it is not exactly dictionary. It is list only. Collection of list. See, collection of list we are taking. This is one list, another list and another list. Multiple list we are taking here. Multiple list. Inside the list we have student name and student age will be there. Okay. See, when we are printing this, we are getting this index value. Done. Yes. But everyone, once you see this screen, all of you, see the screen.
Yeah, yes, madam.
Create a data frame or import data from CSV file. Okay. Just now I said you that CSV files, when we are downloading this team's attendance, the file will be in the form of CSV. That is what comma separated values. Okay, that is comma separated values. A big file. One text file will be there. In the text file, all the student names. Suppose the student name here. See, the CSV file contains it like this. Date, comma, price, comma, factor. Let me see here. Date, price, factor. All the things are separated with the commas. Okay, these are separated with the commas and the date. Again, the value. This is first object and this is the second object. All the things are separated with the commas. Okay, now I want to access this file. Okay, simple data, simple. What is it? Simple list. We can access simple dictionary. We can access. But now how we can access the CSV file? How we can access Excel file? Those things we can see in the coming class. See here, read underscore CSV. Simply we are giving the file name here. When we read Excel file, simply you have to write read underscore Excel. Read underscore CSV for reading CSV file. Read underscore Excel for reading the Excel file. Okay. We'll see all the things. Just have a look. Then we'll move on to the Jupyter notebook. There we practice it. See here, read underscore CSV. Here I'm giving the file name. This file name. What are the columns we have in that file name? All the file columns will be printed. And the shape of the file name, the shape of the file, it will be printed. And see the size. Already we worked all the things in the Numpy. The same things we have here. Memory usage. The memory usage of each column in bytes, it will be printed. And ending. These are the head and tail, location, and what are the unique elements we have. Unique elements. Okay, each student is having only one roll number. That we can say it is unique, right? So that is how many unique elements will be there. That will be printed with the support of .unique method. And this location is a method. This with the support of this location method, suppose I want to search for the student Sai Kiran in my class. Simply I have to give in the location the name of the student. Then I can identify the student details. Okay, I'll get entire the student details. See here, head and tail will be there. Only 1,000 students list will be there. From the 1,000 students list, I need to see only 10 students. I don't want entire list. I want to print only 10 student details. Or I want to print last 10 student details. For that, we are using here head and tail methods. Head is a method and tail is a method. Head and tail, location, unique, and info. This info is a method. It gives the entire information about that file. Okay. And dot columns will be there. It print only the columns. Dot info will be there. Entire information about that file will be printed. Okay. This is about the data frame. The same thing we will work with the Jupyter notebook. These all the functions we'll see. I don't want to take much time. Fine. Yes, sir. See, for this, we have to import pandas. Okay, we have to import pandas, not Numpy, pandas as, you can take any name, import pandas as PD. Done. Then import pandas as PD. Here I am taking one list of elements. X is equals 1, 2, 3. Or else I'll take another thing. 11, 22, 33. Y is equals PD dot series of X. Series of X. Then what we have to print here? Y. Yes, see the screen. once you see the screen, all of you, see here, this is the list of elements we are taking. This is a list. We are taking series is a data structure here. We have two data structure, series and data frame. Okay. The series, it's take only single dimensional elements, not multi-dimensional. Okay. It takes only single dimensional elements that we are printing. So this is generated, see, 0, 1, and 2. I can change this one also. For that, you have to give x comma. What is it? X comma. I need to change the index. For that, I have to take x comma. You have to write characters in single quotes or double quotes. Okay. X comma, y comma, z. Something is missing. Index. Okay. See this output. Earlier we have here 0, 1, 2. Right? The index values we have changed it to x, y, z. Okay. See here we are using pandas here. Import pandas as PD. This PD dot series. Okay. Inside the pandas library only we have series and data frame. Okay. When we are working with the series and data frame, you have to take the pandas as a library here. Okay.
Excuse me, madam, sorry for interruption. So below that D
Yes,
type
please.
is int 64. Int means integers, but 64, what is that 64?
It is bytes, sir.
Okay.
64 is the size.
Okay.
See, when I go with this, 1, 2 list will be there. Suppose this is about series. I'll use dictionary. Yesterday we used it, right? Dictionary. Dictionary is equals to, it is a value. Here I am taking student name, separating with colon. You have to write yes, name.
Madam, here the caption is obstructing your cell.
Yes, name.
Can you drag that
Yes,
teams caption downwards or Jupyter upwards? That is being obstructed by. Right.
Sir, I didn't get you. So can you please? Hello. See here, we are not using any pandas. Okay, simple dictionary, it is printing here. This I need to apply for this series. Okay, I need to apply for the series here. Yes, PD dot series of dictionary. See here. These are the indexes it is taking now. S name, S name is Sai, and age, it is 30. Okay, now this S name and age, it is taking as index values. This is like this, we can work with the series, and we have the data frame also here. For the same data frame, you can use, take this same dictionary again. So, multiple elements. I want to take multiple elements.
Please see that always cell is at the top position. Caption is coming.
Okay. These are the elements we are taking into the list. The next, I'm taking another list for the age. These are the age. And then I want to take another list, age 30, 40, 45.
You are using the double quotes for key and single quote for value. Is it required?
Yes,
like
sir.
that? For key, you are using.
Sir, we
Value, you are
did
using.
Sir, voice is not exactly getting. So, what is your question? Can you please repeat it again?
In your dictionary, you are
Yes,
writing
sir.
yes name in double quotes, whereas Sai, Ram, and Ravi in single
Yes,
quotes.
yes.
Is it required?
Yes, you can write. You can write. His name is also in single quotes. No issues, sir.
Okay, that's where I got.
This also you can
Fine.
write in. We are habituated to write like that. Why? Because when we are working with this C, C++, always we will write strings in double quotes. That is habituated here. No issues, you can write. Here you can use single and double quotes for the strings, sir. In Python, you can use anything. No issues. So here I'm using data frame. Whenever I'm using data frame, for that you have to write pd dot data frame. pd dot data frame. What is that? This is dictionary. The dictionary I'm using here. Okay. See here, I'm taking, this is a dictionary. Inside the dictionary, this is a key, and these are the values. Okay, these are the values I'm taking. And again, this is a key, and these are the values. See, this is list, and again, this is a list. Multi dimensions. Okay, 2 lists we are taking here. You can take here, no issues, single quotes. It will work, no problem. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Here in the Python, we can write strings in single characters or in double quotes. But in C, C++, Java, their constraint will be there only a single character. We have to write in single quotes. If it is a string, collection of characters will be there when we have to write double quotes. So we habituated like that. You can use anything, both. If it is multi-line string, then you have to use 3 quotes. 3 single quotes and 3 double quotes. In the first day class, ma'am discussed all the things. So this is a data frame. See here. This is a data frame. Index is generated. If you want to generate index for this also, for this you can write the same thing, what I have written here, the same thing I'll copy here. Okay, we are changing the index names. We are changing the index names. Fine. So, this is about only how to use this series and data frame. Okay, how we can use that? What is that? CSV files. How we can use that CSV files? Just let me download it first. It is somewhat useful for you also. Let me get it. all of you go to Google. Go to Google. Just Google for one CSV file. Is my screen is visible for all?
No, madam.
Yes. Yes. Go to Google. Just data.csv file is existing in Pandas. In data.csv file. Simply I am downloading this data.csv file. Where it will be done. So let's see this. See here, download data.csv file. Okay, just once you click on this one, data.csv, I'm taking on desktop. Just save this file. See here, data.csv. Okay, you know this .txt files, .excel files. Fine. Here, this is .csv file. The data will be separated with the commas. You can see that same output in the Excel sheet also. Here, it is opened in the Excel sheet. It is directly opened with the Excel sheet. I can show you that screen also. See, this is the duration, pulse, maximum pulse, calories. All these are the all these are the properties of this file, and these are the values.
Madam, screen is not visible, madam. Excel is not visible. They're still in the W3 schools.
See.
Yeah, now visible.
Okay, these are the properties we have: duration, pulse, maximum pulse, and calories. These are the properties, and these are the data values we have in the Excel sheet. The same thing, when I am clicking, double clicking on that Excel sheet is open. You can see when you click the right mouse button, there options will be there. You can open with CSV file. There in the text file, you can see comma separated values. Okay, you can see comma separated values, the same file. You can check it out again. So this file, I need to read it now. Okay, the same data, whatever the data we have here, this I want to read. I want to read through the data frame. Okay. See. One second. Let me share my screen. I'll open another. Sorry. My Jupyter notebook closed. I'll open another one. Wait. I hope this is not visible for you.
Not is
Yes. Let me share this. So the same. I'm taking df is equals to pd dot read underscore CSV. We are reading CSV file. Okay. That file already we have downloaded. That you have to take here. Data dot CSV. That file name you have to take. But before taking here, you have to upload this file into our Jupyter notebook. Okay. See, this is our workshop file. Into this workshop file, you need to upload it. See here, when you another page will be there. See on the screen on the top left side, home page, select or create. Just you click on that. Click on that. And there upload option will be there. You people can do. Again, I need to share another screen. Just click on that upload. And wherever we have kept that downloaded file, just click on that data.csv file. See here, this is available here, data.csv. Just click on the data.csv, just open. Then make it upload. Click on upload again. Upload. The file will be uploaded to our notebook. Fine. Now we can work with that notebook. Directly you cannot access that one. Fine.
cannot
See here,
cannot give direct,
when I print.
cannot be.
So, sir, when we are working with the Jupyter notebook, at the left side, you have homepage for the Jupyter. We are working with the workshop notebook, right? Here, two things will be there. Two windows are there. We are working with the workshop, right? And another window will be there. Homepage, select or create. Just click on that. Click on that. Go to upload. Then choose your data.csv file. Upload it. Then the file will be uploaded to your notebook. Now you can access the data.
Yeah, understood, madam. But my doubt is, can't we give the
Yes, sir,
root
tell me.
in root? Can't we give desktop data.csv? Root can't be given.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can give it, but all the time it is not working exactly.
Right.
It is not working exactly every time, sir. So that we are using like this. If you are comfortable to work like that, you can do it, sir. No issues. You can give the path also. Read underscore CSV data.csv file. It is not defined. Again, we started the pandas as we started again Jupyter notebook so that it is asking. See the file, whatever we are taking here, data.csv file, whatever we have seen in the Excel sheet, the data you can see here now. But all the things you cannot see at a time. Here in that file contains 169 rows and 4 columns will be there. Okay, that entire data we cannot see directly here. Sir, you have a doubt here. In place of data.csv, we can write that entire path where we have stored that file. That file path also you can write, but all the time it is not working in the Jupyter notebook. Sometimes the path is missing or some colons or slashes will miss, right, sir? For that, what you have to do, simply click on the home page. Click on the home page. Here, upload will be there. Click on the upload. and take the file where the file is existing. Just click on that file, click open. Okay. Then after, make it upload again. Done, sir?
Okay.
This
Okay.
is easy way to do. You can do in that way also, no issues.
Thank you. Thank you. Right.
See here, this file contains 169 rows. At a time, we cannot see 169 rows, right? For that, it is printing only few things. Suppose if I give like this, df dot head of 10, only 10 will be printed. See, the first 10 rows is printed. Only first 10 rows is printed here from that file. If I give here, once you see here, one file is having one missing value. What is that missing value? You can see here. We have entered all the student marks in the portal. But one student we forgot to enter one student marks. He'll be the loser, right? He will be the loser. For that, end of submission, it is informing us. What is that? You forgot to enter one student marks. The system is instructing, informing us, right? In the same way, that is what analyzing. Here also, see, one data is missing. In which row the data is missing? See, none is there. This is empty set. Okay, wherever the value is not there, none, non-existing value. This will be printed. Okay, so I can replace I can replace value into this row. In the 17th row, I can replace. What is that calories? These calories are missing. So I can add some value for the missing values. Okay, we can identify the missing values. And we can drop the missing values. Suppose I need to drop that row. Here 17th row will be there. I need to drop it. df dot drop. df dot header 20. Then y is equals see here the 17th row is missing here. You can see the 17th row is missing. Fine. When I am working directly with that data frame, when I am printing direct df, it is existing still. Okay, whatever the row we are deleting, that is not reflecting in the existing file. We need to take it into another file. Okay, this after deleting that file, after deleting that row, we are storing the values into another variable. Okay, that value we are printing. If I print df, there is no change in df. You can see df dot. Yes, sir. You can ask.
df dot drop NA means
yes,
it
sir.
is going to the respective rows where none is available.
Yes, their respective rows is having none. None means it is empty values.
Right.
Okay, sir. Here another row is also there. In this data set, we have 17th row and 22 row is having. I'll take here df dot 30. df dot 30. See, again, another two rows is also there, 17 and 27. 27 is also having empty value. These all the rows will be dropped, but it is not reflecting into existing data frame. Fine.
Right.
And we can fill the values also. Drop now is dropping it, and fill now, it will fill the values. Fill now, it fills the values. Fill now is a method, drop now is a method. And what are the things I missed? Fill now. Fill, where is this? I'm not dropping this. I want to fill now. Wherever the value is not there, there I want to print 898, where in place is equals to, in place is a value where these values will be there. In place is equals to 2. In place. Fill now 898. Yes, it is. This is equals to this is y dot head of 30. See, we are filling wherever the empty values will be there in the 17th and 27th. Y dot head of F dot fill. See, the 17th row filled with the value. Okay. And 27th row, it is filled with the value. Wherever the empty values is there, those values, it is written in with the true value. Okay. In place is equals to true. There we are filling the value. When we are accepting this fill now only, not with the drop now, in place you have to write inside the fill now only. See, our data frame is DF. Inside the DF directly it is reflecting. When in the case of dropping, it is not reflecting. In the case of filling the values, it is reflecting directly in the data frame itself. You should remember these things. And head will be there, and the tail. What is the tail? Last elements will be given. Tail of 30. See, in this 169 will be there. From 139 to 169 elements will be printed. This is what? Head and tail. Head and tail, drop now, fill now, and again the size, the shape. We can delete the duplicates also. See where we have the duplicates, how we need to identify the duplicates. TF dot. TF dot. TF. Duplicates. We should identify the duplicates first. I'll directly print TF dot drop. I'll drop the duplicates. Drop underscore duplicates. Drop underscore duplicates. Duplicates. In place is equals to 2. In place is equals to 2. Drop duplicates. Duplicates. So there is a no duplicates, so that none is the output. No duplicates, it is identified, so that the value is none. If any duplicates will be there, the duplicated dropped elements will be printed here. Okay. See, any other things we have missed here? Let me check. And another property will be there. df dot size. See, the df dot size it will give. Np dot size we have given. Number of elements. How many elements will be given? How many elements will be there in that array that will be printed? Here, how many elements will be there in this? In this file, those elements will be printed. See, df dot columns. df dot columns. What are the columns we have in the file? See, these are the duration, pulse, maximum pulse, and calories. These are the columns we have. We have seen in the Excel sheet, right? Just now we have seen here also output.
Madam, one doubt here.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Can we introduce a row? Insert a row?
Sir, when we
Can we
particularly for one row, suppose I need to change. I need to change this fourth row. This fourth row, the duration or this calories I need to change. For that, you have to use location. LOC is a location. Location method will be there. df dot location and which index value you have to change and which value you have to change that you can write directly, sir. I'll show you now. That is your doubt, sir?
But total
See,
row.
these are the columns.
Total row we cannot insert.
We cannot insert. This is existing file, sir. Only we can do this operations.
Right. Thank you.
See, this is an info. Just now somebody asked, what is this data type?
Yeah.
And we are taking in 32-bit, 64. Now all the processors, we are working with 64 processors or 64-bit processor only, sir. That is what 64-bit. See here. This is entire information about the data.csv file. In this, these are the columns we have. And this is a data type.
Metadata like.
This is entire information about the data.csv file, the df.info, and this is column, and this is size, and unique will be there. df.unique. 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 What is the error? Can anyone identify any spelling mistake? Unique. Data frame object has no attribute unique, okay? But it will be there. Fine. I'll check once again. This attribute is not there. We'll check it. I'll confirm in the tomorrow session. And just now you asked me df dot location. df dot location. In which location? At the fourth location, I need to change the value of what is that? Duration or something, calories. Duration. I need to change the duration into 545. See here at the fourth position, this one, the duration. Okay, at the fourth index, we changed this value 545. The duration of the fourth index value, we change it to 540. So these are the methods we have in the data frame. Other methods also, many methods are there in the pandas. Once you work with that. And another topic is pending data visualization. Shall we move on to this or will continue tomorrow? That is Yavish. See, this is about completely about the pandas only. Many other operations also we have in the pandas. Not only this, that unique I'll confirm tomorrow. It is not exactly working on this data frame. In place of read underscore CSV, you can take read underscore Excel also. Then you have to take here Excel file. Okay, just
Excel.
we'll do quick yes. Read underscore Excel is a file. Read underscore Excel to read the Excel files. See, here also we can do all the operations, whatever we performed on NumPy, df.mean, median, mode, all the operations you can do here. Only one thing will check whether mode is working or not here at least. df of, this is the first one is duration, right? I'll work on duration. Duration. When I am taking this, you have to take it in single quotes or in double quotes. df of duration dot mode. df of duration. What's it? Mean, mode. These are the functions. Capital D is there, sir? Okay, done. Okay, this is mean of duration and this is mode. It will work. Mode is name 0 and it is 60. See, the mode is 60 here. Mostly repeating the value is 60 so that mean, median and mode on this. And you can apply STD standard deviation also. You can apply here df.std standard deviation on particular thing also you can do. Standard deviation. Okay, standard deviation. These are the methods, functions, many other functions we have. Just practice all these Numpy and Pandas. Tomorrow, first half an hour, I'll complete Matplotlib. Then tomorrow, other topics will be there. Functions and list iteration, list operations, list comprehensions will be there. List comprehension, file handling systems, functions, list comprehensions will be there. Yes, sir. And data visualization. Yes, the data visualization is also there. But all are. Shall I continue or? Okay. Data visualization we'll see tomorrow, sir. And Saturday session is also there. On that Saturday session, HOD sir is going to take principal component analysis on that day. Saturday, actually, you need to explain other project concepts also. With the PCA, after the PCA, he'll explain project concept, how to do real-time projects also he'll do. Tomorrow he's busy with the other work so that his schedule postponed to Saturday. And tomorrow we will complete rest of all the topics. And please join at exactly time so that we can complete all these topics. Thank you one and all. Over to Sunanda, madam.
Thank you, Lalita madam. You explained very well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Thank you, Lalita madam, for the wonderful lecture on this Numpy and Pandas. I'm thinking that well knowledge on this data visualization analysis. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you. సార్ 3 టాపిక్స్ ఒక్కరోజు చెప్తే
Hello, no voice. Hello, no audio is coming, please.